What is going on, everybody?
Hey there.
It's Pablo.
And I'm Laura.
And we're the Sierra State Liquidators. You guys, it has been a while since we've done a video because we've just been packed with business. We've dipped into some new business that we have not done before, so we're pretty stoked about that. If you are new to this channel, welcome. And just tell you a little bit about us really fast. We buy, sell just about anything. We don't turn away from anything that might make a quick buck. No exact niche, whatever you want to call it. No, we don't do that. We just do whatever makes money. So in just a recap of what's been going on the last month, storage auctions, also an antique booth, and that's been pretty cool. That's just been within the last couple weeks, and we've already made our first 2 sales, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
And actually, it was 2 things that we've had hanging out in eBay for a while. So we took some of our eBay stuff off that's just been flatlining, it seems like, moved it over there, and we're already starting to move that stuff. So
yeah, really
cool. Lots of fun to just kind of go back to the booth and see something's missing, and then go to your box and find out that it's sold. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I think tonight what we're going to do is just a recap of what's been going on, and also a quick haul video of stuff that we've picked up just today. Craigslist, and I'll give you a little backdrop behind that little story, and then also flea market today. Didn't find I just found really one thing at the flea market. Kind of passed on a bunch of stuff that just didn't really talk to me. It's got to talk to me.
Yeah.
She hung out in the car with the baby. He was asleep. So little man not feeling the flea market today, which is cool. So me and my dad went out there, and he's one of my inspirations behind flipping stuff. He's always flipped stuff since I was a kid. So to watch him out there negotiating with people, it's like, yeah, I get it from the old man. That's pretty fun. But hope everybody had a good 4th of July. And we had a blast with that.
Yeah.
We didn't necessarily even go anywhere in particular, but we got to experience a really nice 4th of July here at our house. We didn't do that last year. Last year we actually went somewhere. And so
we usually go to his parents' house. They have a block party, but this year his parents went out of town. So
yeah, and
we just had a little.
We sat on our back porch, and I swear everybody had like really, like I'm talking about, they had to have spent some serious money on some of these fireworks out here in the country where we kind of reside. We're like so Atlanta, and then we're north of Atlanta, probably like 45 minutes north of Atlanta. And it was a blast. So we had a great time, and hope everybody else did. Again, if you're new to the channel, thanks for checking us out. Check out some of our other videos that we've had posted, and hopefully it helps you guys out. That's kind of why we do this. We do this to inspire and just give you guys some good hints and tips and what to do, what not to do. And a lot of that stuff, the what not to do, is because we did it. We've done the not to do's, and we've lost, when we first started out, I've said this before, first thing that we sold, we actually lost money on because we didn't calculate for the shipping properly. So we actually lost money, but it was a learning curve, and we haven't done it since. So as long as you're learning from your mistakes, you're going to be fine.
Yep.
If you keep doing the same thing over and over, you're bound to fail. You got to learn from your mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. Learn from them. I'm done with that.
Okay.
Tell them how you feel about our recent endeavors that we've stepped into.
Yeah, I really love both of them. Pablo actually found, what was the website? StorageTreasures.com.
StorageTreasures.com.
And was like, hey, we could bid on storage units, like they do on Storage Wars on TV, but not in person, just online, which actually works out better for us anyways, just because of Pablo's normal job and me being with my normal job, the little tiny monster, that's our child. Going places like that with him would not be very fun. So bidding online is perfect for us. So we found some units there that we liked and bid on a couple and ended up winning one for a really great price. And we could tell just by the pictures there was a patio set in there that was really, really nice. And we knew we'd make our money back just on that. So
and we did.
We went and unloaded the storage unit with actually his dad and his brother.
Yep.
And brought everything up to our house and unloaded it in the garage and posted the patio furniture. I posted it that day on the local yard sale pages, and somebody commented that night, sent me a message and wanted to buy it. So we made our money back basically that night. They came, we loaded it back up in the van, and Pablo took it to work with him, and then I went down there and met the people and helped the guy load it into his truck, and we made our money back plus some in the first day. So it's been really fun since, because everything else is profit. I told Pablo, I said, even if we sell everything else in here for $1, we're making our money back, because a lot of the stuff is more local items. They're just yard sale type items. So we actually did have a yard sale not last weekend, but the weekend before, and sold a bunch of the stuff. There was 2 grills in there. There was a desk that we actually ended up keeping because it just worked.
Yeah, there was one propane and then one charcoal grill, and both of them were gone the same day we had the yard sale.
Clothes, handbags, shoes. There's a lot of stuff. I actually sold a bunch of the shoes that's pretty much that same week
to like one person.
To one person. They were all the same size, and I just lotted them together on Facebook and said, if you want all of them, you can have them for this, or you can buy them individually. And she met me in a Walmart parking lot and tried them on and bought all of them. There was some workout equipment in there, so it was really neat because we knew we'd make our money back on the patio furniture, and then there's all these other little knickknacks in there that we've been able to make some extra on.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
No,
we
just like you said. I mean, we've done very well with that on the local level. There hadn't really been necessarily any huge eBay stuff to put on there.
Yeah.
There's a few MP3 players and stuff like that we still haven't put on eBay yet. Again, just really trying to organize all this stuff and make sure that we have everything in its right place so we can effectively get as much money out of it as possible. So going back to what we were saying earlier, with today's haul that we're going to show you guys, just a few things here. And actually, one of them is not from today. One of them is actually from
Thursday, I think.
Was it a Thursday? Mm-hmm. It was the Salvation Army. We have one close by, probably about 10 minutes away from our house. And we did pretty good there. Actually, we're just going to show one thing from there, but there are some other things that we'll just talk about, but we're not going to show on camera. And just to save some time, we're going to go somewhat fast. But I wanted to say a special thanks to Swamp Picker for contacting me and letting me know that he was able to get some content out of our video, and it worked out great for him. He picked out some swim fins and some gear for diving and snorkeling, and that's just awesome because we talked about that in previous videos. And we love to hear from you guys whenever that kind of works out, because our intentions with these videos that we do is to reach out those that are looking to get into this business, those that are just starting out and just looking for some reference and what to do, not to do, what should they do with shipping and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
So to actually hear some feedback from someone that's been doing it, someone that is what I consider to be a veteran in this game that we do in the business, to hear that he's picked up just something different to do, and it worked out for him, and that's awesome. That is music to our ears. Again, he may not be our target audience, but it worked out for him, and that's awesome. Actually, we heard from someone else as well that gave us some feedback that they did the same thing. They got some content out of got some use out of our content that we put out there, and that's awesome. We love to hear that. So if you are and have been doing this for a while, and you get something out of this video, that is tremendous.
Yeah. We love that. We love that we're helping anybody.
Yeah.
Whether you've been in it for years or you've been in it for a day.
Yeah. And we're coming up on 2 years of doing this, and it's been just a whirlwind of awesome, life-changing stuff. And like she said, I do have a regular 9 to 5, which we're taking our steps to do this the right way, to make sure we have a good foundation before taking that leap. And I've talked to, again, veterans that have been doing this way longer than me, people that are successful in this business with doing this full time. They've told me when the time's right, I'll know. Golden Finger Picker, he is a great inspiration. If you're not subscribed to his channel, go check him out. Ronnie Heart Pickers, he's just, Ronnie, you're awesome. Enough with the mushy stuff. I don't like getting mushy. But those guys are awesome, and just great to talk to them, as a mentorship, whether they like to or not. I'm going to still just bug the crap out of them, and they know it too. But great guys, and if you're ready, I'm ready. We can jump right into the haul and kind of show them what's going on. I say we start off with the little mini guys. We got these. Okay, I couldn't sleep last night.
Pablo pretty much never sleeps. He kind of has insomnia all the time.
So at 4:30, basically.
Which is fine until he decides to wake me up in the middle of the night.
So at 4:30, I decide I'm going to basically source, and I used Craigslist to do it. So I go on to the collectors kind of section, the collectibles and stuff, and I come across these little guys. There was 10 of them, and the person just said they had them in this collection for a while. A firework just went off. Sorry. It was like, if you've seen our videos before, you know that we can get distracted just like that by the smallest thing. It's like squirrel passes by, we're looking at it.
How many more you have over there?
I have 4 more guys over here. Izzy, you guys know him.
The
Olympics mascot. Now, some of these guys, I will be honest, some of them I haven't figured out yet what show they were on, but you can tell some of them have been on shows. Shotgun Red. You guys,
he has a date on him somewhere.
Have no clue who he is, but 1991. So some of these are definitely older. This particular one, I think this particular one is the oldest. Coming in at, there's one.
This one's 1973.
Ask the guy. 1973. The little mouse. Again, haven't really done a whole lot of research on all these guys, but these guys are little piggy banks that all have their little openings. Now, some of them do have the plugs missing. That's not a huge problem. It's going to be okay.
But some of them have them in there.
Yeah, a good portion of them still do have them in there. We have NASA in the house. How's everybody doing?
Little moon man.
Just landed. Oh, that was horrible. I'm sorry. that was not very punny. But he's gonna just land right here in the front. I've got to stop. I'm sorry. I'm delusional. If you see the clock back there, it's getting late.
We've been on the go all day.
But
we have Bam Bam and Fred.
So got all 10 of these for $15. The lady said she was firm. I was fine with that because even at $5 a pop, I mean, you can do the math, you guys. Some of these are bringing some really good numbers, have brought good numbers on eBay. We haven't decided if we're going to do eBay or if we're going to do our antique booth, which is a beautiful thing now that we have that option to do. This little guy right here, he's probably in the worst condition out of anybody.
Yeah.
He's a little Auburn baby. Bank there.
Yeah, the auburn on him is a little.
It's rubbed off and everything, but I think it's still gonna be fine. I'm thinking this guy for sure is probably gonna go in our booth. We'll go for $5 on him. If somebody wants him, they can have him. $5, and that's probably gonna be our only problem out of the entire lot.
Yeah.
The pictures on Craigslist weren't the easiest to tell their exact conditions because, they didn't even have this portion of it showing.
But with getting all of these for $15, I think that we'll definitely be able to make our money back, no problem.
And some.
I'm okay with that. They're cool little guys. Lamb chop.
Pumpkin right here, everybody knows lamb chop from the...
I won't sing the song, but you know the song.
Don't do that.
And if you know the song, you're gonna hate me because
singing.
It's gonna get stuck in your head.
But
yeah, they're really cool.
We're gonna do just fine with these. These are great. Clean them up and figure out which way we're gonna go with them. And
some of them are just cute.
That's all there is to it. So moving on to the next item that we got today is now these. Another person that I tend to watch quite a bit on YouTube. His YouTube channel is The Bonafide Hustler. Chris, The Bonafide Hustler, was actually just put a video out just the other day, and he got his at a garage sale. I got these at a flea market. These are paratrooper boots, and give him a little close-up of the tag there on the inside so you know who to look for. He was just talking about it. I was like, and he lives in Texas. We're over here in Georgia. I'm like, I don't know if I would have anything like that. The company name in
Kokorian
and paratrooper boots. These things,
they're really good shape.
70 to 100, somewhere like that. You can see the bottoms are just absolutely awesome condition. I don't know if you see it in the lighting there. Here we go. There's a little better.
Yeah.
Now you can see where there's some brass heads there.
I don't know if this paratrooper ever walked around.
Just in really, really good condition. You can see that these are going to go, like the Bonafide was saying, anywhere between 70 to 100. And again, I paid up a little more than he did because he got his at an awesome location at a garage sale where he got a few things off for $11, including the boots. Mine, the boots alone, now I paid up more for mine, was for $15. But that's okay because there's such a good margin of profit there that paying $15 for such good quality boots like this, these are usually considered to be in the World War II era, and I do feel that we'll be just fine. I like them. I like them a lot.
Yeah, they're
good. So again, to the Bonafide Hustler, if you're watching, I'm listening. And I'm passing on the information because that's what we like to do. Anything that we get and we hear from other people, we just like to pass on the information, passing it on forward. That's good reselling karma, if you believe in that kind of stuff. So the last thing that I wanted to share, now this one, hopefully I can get it all in the shot. This is kind of a bigger one, vintage. Picked it up at the Salvation Army. I almost messed up the name. This is Indian archery wooden vintage bow. Now, no, it doesn't have the string on it, and we're just going to pass it along right there. Now, we'll come back down this way so you can see it. This bad boy is awesome. Picked it up for $24.99. They had it on half off because originally they were asking $50 and marked it back down. There is a few things of condition on it. I think someone had put their initials in there. I'm going to see if I'm just going to sell it the way it is, or if I'm going to have it worked on and maybe brought back to beautiful condition. But these are bringing some really good numbers. We should be able to triple our investment on it. So feeling really good about that. I like it. I like it a lot. At one point I wanted to keep it, but you know how I am. If you guys watch our videos, which I really wish you would, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button right now. But I have really, really bad separation anxiety with some things. But
I will tell you guys,
attached.
if you have been watching the videos,
oh yeah,
Pablo let 2 things go to the booth. His cow, whatever that thing was, jar with the little cowboy hat on it.
Yeah.
If you've seen other videos, we've shown that a couple times. And one of the Coleman lanterns. Yeah. He still has the one. But he's let one go. It hasn't sold yet, so at any moment it could appear back in the house.
That
where
hurts
he
my feelers. Yeah.
Ripped it out of the hands of the antique booth. But as of now, they're there.
Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. Oh, that's painful. You guys, I like collecting. This is because that's where this all started for us. We were collectors before we were ever resellers. So finding these things and then turning around and letting them go, that's really difficult for us. But we do it because, well, the money is pretty nice. So, that's
really why.
Yeah.
That day at the Salvation Army, we also found a Polaroid camera.
Yes.
And what else did we find?
That guy was stuffed in the back.
Yeah.
That's one good tip we're going to give today. The tip of the day is she was ready to go. She's like, "Are you ready to go?" And I'm like, "I'm not ready to go yet. I'm still having some fun." And I was having fun. We got some commercial grade, brand new, never used, never installed toilet paper dispensers.
You know, the big ones that hold the big rolls that are in Walmart bathrooms or whatever.
Yeah, your commercial bathrooms will have these. Never used. Again, perfect, new. They had them priced. There was 3 of them, $2.99. We'll get somewhere around $40, $45 a piece for them. That is why we turn around and let things go. Well, then again, I don't collect toilet paper dispensers.
No, that'd be kind of weird.
Well, I've done weirder things, I think.
You have.
Well,
we also got those Quaker Oats tins that I'm keeping.
See, some things that we pick.
So I'm a photographer, and they're going to be perfect for props.
Yeah.
I need to get them. Let me show you. One moment, please.
She's going to show you. While she's doing that, I'm going to tell you there was also besides the dispensers, there was also some other stuff that I passed on that I really wish I wouldn't have now. But there was a bike, beach cruiser, stuff like that. There's just at some point there's a cutoff that you got to be like, okay, so if I do buy this, where am I going to put it? Our car at that point was pretty jam packed. I'm going to have to get a bike rack because I come across some really nice bikes and I need to start popping on those bad boys. But here's her tins and I'll let her talk about them.
Yeah, so I'm a photographer, like I said, and I'm always looking for little things to use as props. And I think these will be perfect to use, especially this fall coming up whenever I do my fall mini sessions. So these are super, super cute. I can put wheat or something in them to take pictures of my beautiful clients with. And then, like Pablo said, we always love kind of collecting antique and old vintage things and decorating our house with them. So they can find a home inside of our house until it's photography mini session time, and I'll break them out and take pictures and put them back wherever I decide for them to live. And then one day, if I get tired of them, we'll sell them.
What'd you get for them?
I think I paid $1.99 a piece. So
I think that
yeah, it wasn't a lot, and
no,
Javier
it
likes
was-
to use them as drums.
Yeah, and again, she has that for her own business purposes. So it wasn't ever picked up for resale value, but being the person that I am, I still looked it up anyways.
Yeah, he was like, so how much do these tins go for? I was like, well, he wasn't really planning on selling them. He's like, oh, well, let me look them up. I was like, well, don't do that.
$10 for the pair, so it's not like it's not like some holy grail. Go out there and pick up every Quaker Oats tin.
I mean, they're
see.
from 1992.
They're from '92, limited
you can
edition.
tell
It
they're
says on there, but
nice. Like,
the purpose was not for. There's nothing wrong with picking stuff that you're going to use either for some other sort of business or just for everyday usage. We've picked up things that we use every day. So if someone has something at your garage sale that is good for cleaning your cars, pick it up. Who cares?
Yeah, like the other day we were at the Goodwill and we found a tiny little pool, like a blow-up pool.
Oh yeah.
For the baby to play in, and it was like $2. So it was perfect.
Yeah, it was. And I don't know about you, but we've got some work to do.
Yeah, we gotta clean these little.
Yeah, they've got a little bit of cleaning they have to do and whatnot. But we've got some work to do. Hopefully you guys have some work to do. We hope you're swamped with work because you know what? If you're not busy doing something, you can't be making something.
This is true.
So buy it and remember to post it because it's not going to do you any good sitting in your office and you know who you are. You have that nice pile in the corner that you just glare at every time you think about the fact that you're supposed to be posting. You can buy it, but you also have to post it.
Yep. I know the buying part's the fun part, but
Oh, it's absolutely the best part. The best part of all of
posting
it
it's
is
the important part.
to find stuff.
It's just like me with photography. I love taking the pictures, but then I have to come home and edit all of them. And of course, that's the important part because that's what the client's paid for, the finished product.
Exactly.
Not just the time spent with me. I mean, who wouldn't want to spend time with me, but...
Oh, well.
Well,
I have to. It's a contract.
we've been together for how long now?
31, sophomore year in high school. I can't do the math. It's too late
14
right
years?
now. Something like that.
14 years.
Give or take or give. So thank you guys so much for stopping in. If you like this video, hit the like button. And as we always say...
If you don't like it, go away.
Absolutely, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping in, checking in with us. We'll be back with some more stuff very, very soon. Now that some of the craziness has come together because we've been just decorating our antique booth the last couple weeks and buying shelving and blah da 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 da. Been really busy. We're getting back to our videos, so
You guys have a great day.
later.
Bye.
Bye.